Hello everyone. So if you are a web developer and wanted to use Laravel as your backend technology along with your React JavaScript framework as your front-end technology, then I think this video is very good for you, because I am going to show here how to set up or how to get started with our Laravel React using Inertia. So in this project we might need at least 4 software installed in our machine. So we can verify first if we have PHP installed by running php -- version. So you will see it will return the version of PHP installed. You can see here I am using 8.2 because we will be using here the latest version of Laravel, and Laravel is requiring to have at least 8.5 and above PHP version. The other thing we need is Composer, because Composer, Laravel is also using Composer as their dependency management. So it is needed to have a Composer installed in our machine. So when you hit enter on that, you can see I am using version 2.7, the current latest version of Composer. And aside from that, we can also verify if we have Laravel installed globally by typing Laravel -- version. This Laravel installed globally is not really required, because we can also create a Laravel project using another command like Composer create project followed by the name of your project here. But however, using the Laravel global installer, it is very easy to use this one because it provides a very nice user interface for us to interact. And aside from that, before we go ahead creating our Laravel applications with React, we might need to check also if we have Node installed on our machine. It is because the React framework is using Node as their dependency management. So I think if you have all the systems installed in your machine, then I think you're good to go. So the next thing we need to do is we're just gonna have to run Laravel new and hit enter. So Laravel has, like I mentioned a while ago, has a very nice user interface for us to interact with. So right now it's asking us what would be the name of our project, so we can simply say like Laravel React, maybe with Inertia, something like that, or any name that you would like to use. And then when you hit enter, it's going to ask us again on what starter kit are we going to use. So in this project we're gonna be using Laravel Breeze. You will see later on why it's really a breeze to use this starter kit. When you hit enter, we have a bunch of options here to choose from, but the one we need here is the React with Inertia. So when we click on that, and then we are prompted with another one, which is the optional features. We don't need anything like any of this right now, so we can just unselect that and just hit enter. And for testing framework, do you prefer, in this case we'll be using PES for that one. So currently it's okay to use initialize GitHub, but right now in this project we will not gonna be doing that. And then let's just hit the no for that one, and now Laravel will start to download the project. So at this moment you can see that Laravel is downloading some dependencies, and that is because we are using this Composer for that one. So Laravel is using that automatically. So in this project, since this is just a sample setup, it's okay to use SQLite for that one. But if you wanted to create your project, like make it a big applications, it is always a good idea to use MySQL for that one, but since this is a just a demo, I'm gonna be using here SQLite for that one. And then it's asking us to run our default migrations. We can say yes, and it's also asking us to create the database because we don't have it yet, so we can hit yes for that one, and it will also going to run the migrations for us. So right now it's updating our migrations, and then it's loading all the necessary dependencies of the project. So we can wait a little bit until this one is completed. So you can see here it Laravel Breeze and other dependencies are installed. And then oh yes, so it's almost done. Now it's installing the installing and building node dependencies. So this is for the React dependencies that Inertia will be using. Alright, so the project is complete. I mean, it's already done downloading, so we can just cd right away into our project, and we can run PHP artisan serve right away. So when you run PHP artisan serve, it is going to generate a local web server for us to use. So we can click on that and it will open it for us. Now you can see here we have this default welcome page provided by Laravel, but if you notice that aside from this welcome page, we also have the login and registration page right now. So this is good because we didn't do anything yet, but it is giving us this login and registration features right away. So actually, since we already migrate our database a while ago, we can go ahead and register now. I'm gonna say Gary at gmail.com, for example. Gary at 123456, and then use that password again. You can register. So as soon as you register, the Laravel is going to log you in automatically, so you can see in the dashboard we are successfully logged in. We also have here the profile page for us to update our profile information, and we can also update our password if we wanted to, and a delete account capability. So this is what the starter is providing us. And then aside from that one, guys, we can go ahead and open up our project now in Visual Studio Code, so we can see, yeah, so these are our source code. So we can say code dot, and we can inspect what are the codes generated during the downloading process. So we can see here that in the resources folder, in the views folder, we now have this app.blade.php. So by default, Inertia is going to look for this file as an entry point when running the applications. And then if you notice, it goes to resources, JS, pages, directory and look for some components in there. So if we look at that here, JS, and we go to pages, and now we can see this welcome.jsx here. So these are all components coming from our React, and as you can see here, the welcome page that we're seeing in the browser a while ago. So now that we are seeing this one, we can actually run now npm run dev. So npm run dev is going to run the vid, because Laravel comes with, Laravel Breeze comes with Laravel vid, so it will gonna run that auto reload for us. So if we change something here in the page, let's say I'm gonna look for the Laracast that we are seeing here a while ago. Let's say this one here. So these are the login, the welcome page that we are seeing here. So let's say I'm gonna change the title here to something. This is the title, so I'm gonna say Laravel with React, something like that. If we save that, and then if we log in again, we say gary@gmail.com 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now we can see, yeah, let me just refresh that one. Yeah, you can see that it has changed here. So we can still go ahead and inspect something here. So Laravel is downloading everything, including this nice layouts folder here. We'll be using this one for layouting our front end, and then some components here that we can reuse, like modal navigation link and for buttons and for responsive navigation links. And then we also have routes here that we can use to routes, and then we also have controller here, and the controller is here. And also in middleware, this handle inertia request is created by default for us. And aside from that, so this is pretty much it for us setting up the Laravel project with React using Inertia and using the Breeze. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, guys.